Hello, my name is Nani and welcome to my channel where I share with you my top tips on how to look good, feel good, and smell good from the inside out. In today's video, we're talking all about smelling good. And so I want to share with you a little bit of a perfume haul. I do have 5 fragrances to mention to you, just fragrances that I picked up. Some of them are repurchases and then some of them I have not tried before and I wanted to basically add to my collection. So of course, if you guys love fragrance videos and you love talking about smelling good and products in general, make sure that you go ahead and give me a big thumbs up, and of course make sure that you go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. So jumping right into it, as I mentioned, I do have 5 fragrances to mention to you guys. Some of them, as I mentioned, are repurchases, and then some of them are just fragrances that have either been on my wish list for a while and I decided to pick them up. Now, the first one I want to mention to you guys, I think I mentioned this in my perfume wish list for spring last year, I believe. If I can find that video, I'll have the card pop out here as well. And this is the Bulgari Omnia Crystalline, and this is the Eau de Toilette. The one that I picked up is the 1.35 fluid ounce bottle. But now that I've actually sprayed it and tested it out on my skin, I definitely am going to purchase the bigger size once I am basically done with this one. So I'm just gonna show you guys what it looks like. This is what the little package looks like. Hopefully you guys can see it because my light is very bright. So hopefully you guys can see it. So I do like the packaging. I feel like it's just, I don't know, I just feel like it's very unique. So I do like the packaging, and it stands up so it doesn't take like a whole bunch of space either. Now I tested this out on, I had a sample and I tested it out last year sometime, and when I tested it out, I think when I went to California on my skin, I was like, wow, this smells really nice. It's like a fresh, kind of like fresh, woody, powdery type of scent. I don't want to say too much about these fragrances because I have tested them out on my skin, and obviously, like I mentioned, some of them are just repurchases, but I do want to do exclusive fragrance reviews for each of these scents, so I'm not going to say too much as far as how it lasts and all that good stuff. But this definitely is one of those scents that I think would be perfect for like spring and summer season. More like a year-round scent, to be honest with you. It doesn't smell very like season specific, but I feel like during the spring and summer season, it will definitely shine. I feel like this definitely will work well with like warm weather. It won't smell like sickly sweet or anything like that because it's not like a sweet fragrance. It's very fresh, powdery, a little bit musky. It definitely smells very high quality in my opinion. They do have a lot of different flankers of the Omnia line. This is the only one that I tested out, and this is why I decided to purchase it. But I do have a couple of them that I'm kind of like looking at it like, I might test you out. As far as the way that it lasts on your body, what I will mention though is that it does sit pretty closely to the skin. So if you are looking for something that has a huge projection or sillage, this may not necessarily be the one to go with because it does have kind of like very meek, you know, subtle type of notes in them. It smells amazing, and I feel like this would definitely work perfectly as well during the spring and summer seasons as well, and also even during like hot weather during the summertime. But it isn't one of those fragrances that is going to project hugely at all, and I'm okay with that. But again, this is going to be the Bulgari Omnia Crystalline. This is the Eau de Toilette, and I just really like it. I feel like it's a very nice, fresh, musky, easy to wear everyday type of scent. Like I mentioned, you can definitely wear this fragrance year round, but it will definitely thrive on your skin during the spring and summer seasons as well. So I absolutely love this. So again, that's going to be Bulgari Omnia Crystalline. So the next one I'm going to mention to you guys, I actually am repurchasing this. I did a giveaway on this fragrance. I had a smaller size and I just was waiting for the bigger size to come in. I've had it for a while, but because I have another sample of it, I just never open the box pretty much. And that's going to be this Viva La Juicy Gold Couture, and this is the 1.7 fluid ounce. I don't really feel like I need the bigger size just because it isn't something like I wear it, but it isn't something that I wear on a daily basis or anything like that. This is more of like kind of like warm date night cuddle up type of vibe, and this is basically what the bottle looks like. I do feel like the bottle is a little bit gaudy and like out there, but at the same time I do still feel like it's pretty as well. So I do like the way that it looks, and this one is more of, like I mentioned, date night, warm, sweet, a little bit like gourmand-like, if that makes sense. It smells really, really good, but it's like there's like this fresh element to it, but it's sweet at the same time. It's like you smell the fruity sweetness in it. You smell a little bit of like the caramel creaminess behind it as well. So it's very kind of like sensual, sexy, seductive, date night, cuddle up, that type of vibe. So I just wanted to mention to you guys as well because I did get the bigger bottle. So again, that's going to be Viva La Juicy Gold Couture. This is a really nice scent to have in your collection just because it actually does last on the skin, and it also is kind of like a good balance between a gourmand and an everyday scent. Like for example, the Jessica Simpson Fancy is one of my favorite gourmand scents because it's basically like caramel and vanilla and things like that, which is amazing in my opinion. But this I feel like is a good mix between like an everyday perfume mixed with a gourmand. So it is a little bit more versatile. You can wear this during the daytime or at nighttime in my opinion. So again, that's gonna be Viva La Juicy Gold Couture. The next one is one that I also had on kind of like my wish list just for like an everyday year-round type of scent, as well as kind of like a go-to spring scent. And this is by Lalique, and this is called Amethyst. I love the box. Just fun fact, one of my favorite colors is purple. And so I really do like the box itself. And so again, this is called Amethyst. And let me show you guys, look at the detail in the box itself. Hopefully you guys can see it. And this is what the bottle looks like. Put this down. So this is what the bottle and the package looks like itself. Very classy, very elegant. I just love this. I don't know why, but I feel like the purple just reminds me of like grape juice. That's pretty much what it reminds me of. But I do know that this fragrance itself has black currant in it, which kind of gives you kind of like that berries type of vibe. This was a blind buy just because when I went to purchase it, they didn't have a tester, so I couldn't test it out on my skin. But I looked at the notes and I was like, okay, I feel like I'm going to enjoy this fragrance. Just because, as I mentioned to you guys, I do like fruity fragrances, but there has to be another element to the fruity fragrance that feels a little bit more mature, a little bit more elegant and classy. If it's just fruit, to me, it's just not appealing, just because those scents I feel like are a little bit more juvenile. But this one, it smells like fruity. Like I mentioned, it has black currant in it. It smells fruity, it smells juicy, it smells very kind of like sweet, but not like a sickly cloying sweet. And it's definitely not one of those like juvenile type sweet scents. But I really love the fact that it's like, it transforms beautifully on the skin, and it just has this very fresh, airy, easy to wear element to it. I absolutely love this fragrance. Again, I am going to be doing exclusive fragrance reviews on each of these scents. So again, I just wanted to mention to you guys, this is really a fragrance that I would recommend to you guys. I don't know if you guys probably can't even see it, but I've tested it out on my skin, so it's kind of, I put a little bit of a dent in it just because I wanted to make sure that I liked it before like just keeping it, you know what I mean? So I do like this fragrance for sure. I feel like this is definitely one of those easy to wear everyday type of scent, but I feel like also during the spring season, this fragrance itself will shine. And we're in springtime, so I am so excited to have this in my collection now. So again, this is Lalique Amethyst, and this is the Eau de Parfum as well. So that's gonna be that. I'm gonna put it back in the box. The next fragrance itself is one that I wanted to pick up because my husband has the male version of this fragrance, but I wanted to kind of test it out just to see if it is something that would work well for me and if it kind of has similarities. Just because I like the man version, like I like the fragrance itself, I like the way that it smells, but I was hoping that the woman's version of it was more long lasting and just had a little bit more of like a floral element to it. And that's going to be this Versace Eros Pour Femme. And this is basically what the box looks like itself that it comes in. And this is the Eau de Parfum as well. So I have the full bottle. The bottle is humongous, you guys. So this is basically what it comes, how it looks. So it's like a drawer. And as you guys can see, this bottle is huge. And let me show it to you guys. So this is what the bottle looks like. It's humongous, and this is the fragrance itself. I love the packaging. I just feel like it's real in your face, but I do like the packaging. I like the fact that it's kind of like this gold. I love gold. I love to wear gold. So I like the way that it looks pretty much. The presentation is really nice, especially with the box, the way that it came in and stuff like that. So this is basically what the juice looks like. And this is such a nice scent, you guys. So I'm gonna spray it. Oh my God, you guys, this is such a nice scent. I feel like there's some type of fruit in here. I'm not really sure of what, but it smells like there's some white florals in here as well. Again, I don't know what the notes are, but I am going to be doing an exclusive review on this. But it smells like one of those scents that you can definitely wear on an everyday basis, year-round type of scent. So I absolutely love this. And I'm really excited to continue to test it out on my body just to see how it works and things like that and how it fully lingers and lasts on the body. So again, that's going to be Versace Eros Perfume. And the last one is my favorite one because it is a repurchase, and I mentioned this to you guys many times before. And I love this scent so much, like, oh my God. And of course, by the box, you guys probably already know what it is. And this is Viktor and Rolf Flower Balm. And this is, of course, the Eau de Parfum version. I got the full size. Yeah, this is the 3.4 fluid ounce bottle. This scent is such a beautiful scent. I'm so excited to have the full size in my collection. I've had different samples and stuff like that. And I actually tried the Flower Balm. I think it was the floral one. I don't remember exactly which one it was that I tested out, but I don't like that one as much as I like this one. So again, this is what the bottle looks like. I love this scent, you guys. I'm not even gonna lie, I love this scent. I love the packaging. It looks very glamorous and like, I don't know, just very glamorous and mature and grown and sexy. The package looks like that. So it definitely kind of like lets you know what the scent actually smells like. It's absolutely beautiful. I feel like this is definitely a fragrance that every woman needs to have in her collection for sure. And I'm so glad that I have the biggest bottle now. It's just so sweet and romantic and sensual and just so beautiful. I'm not gonna spray this one, okay, you guys, because it's that beautiful. I'm not gonna do it. So again, that's gonna be Flower Balm, Viktor and Rolf. This is definitely one of those scents that I feel like every woman should have in her collection, like I mentioned. It's a sweet floral fragrance. It has a little bit of a gourmand element to it. So if you like gourmands, if you love floral scents, if you love sweet scents in general, you would definitely enjoy this fragrance for sure in your collection, and you'll get a lot of wear and use out of this. You can definitely wear it casually if you want to, but I feel like this is one of those scents that just smells so beautiful that you want to do a little bit something extra to wear it, if that makes sense. So I feel like it all goes together. You want to look good, you want to feel good, and you want to smell good. And so this scent definitely, I feel like, just embodies all of that in my opinion. So again, that's going to be Viktor and Rolf Flower Balm, and I'm just so excited to have this in my collection. I am going to be doing a full review on this scent as well, just to give you guys more details as far as the longevity and things like that, but I absolutely love this scent. So that's going to be the last fragrance that I wanted to mention to you guys. I just wanted to share with you a few fragrances that I've recently picked up and added to my collection. Again, I will go ahead and do an exclusive fragrance review on all of these scents that I've mentioned to you guys. And of course, if you guys have any other suggestions for maybe fragrances that you want me to do an exclusive review on, definitely let me know down in the comment section below. But let me know which one is your favorite, which one you already have in your collection, or which one is currently on your wish list based on the ones that I mentioned to you guys. I would love to hear from you. And that's gonna be it. Thank you guys so much again for tuning into another video. Again, if you guys love fragrance videos and you love smelling good and you love talking about products, make sure that you go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. And of course, make sure that you guys go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more. Thank you guys again so much for tuning in. I hope you have an awesome day. Stay safe. God willing, I'll see you guys soon.